Bernard Tobin here at the National Farm Machinery Show. I always get a chance to meet a lot of diverse people down here at the show. Catching up now with Carol Bradley. Carol is a pathologist at the University of Kentucky. Carol, how's it going?
Good, yeah.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I interviewed your colleague Kirsten Wise not so long ago at the Southwest Ag Conference, and I want to talk to you about the Crop Protection Network. A really interesting group. Tell us about it. It is really all the intelligentsia, all the scientists grouping together across North America sort of to gather up research and information, right?
Yep, absolutely. We have one goal, and that is to bring the research to the people that need it, to the farmers, to the practitioners. And so we're made up of a group of a lot of people with land-grant universities here in the States, a lot of extension people. We've got people in Ontario, like Albert Tenuta is part of this as well. And so we came together to bring a lot of our ideas and information together and just put it in one place so that you don't have to go to a bunch of different spots to try to find this information. So we have a website, cropprotectionnetwork.org, and you can go there and find a lot of information.
So growers can go there, and for example, fungicides. A lot of folks from Albert's doing work on fungicides. You're doing work on fungicides. You roll it all up so growers can really get a big picture of how a product does or how to manage a disease?
Absolutely. So we have some individual guides on diseases, some specific diseases on corn, soybean, and wheat. Another cool thing that we have every year we update is we have these fungicide efficacy guides, and we have one for corn, soybean, and wheat. Farmer can go to our website and they can go to those efficacy guides, and if they're looking for instance, if they have concerns about like tar spot or southern rust of corn or something, they can look and they can see which products have efficacy against that and kind of how they're rated. Those ratings come from trials that we do at each of our universities and organizations that we're associated with.
Hey, so much to talk about. Now maybe let's go down and talk a little bit more about fungicides.
Sure.
Seeing a lot more usage by growers, a lot of more changes in the technology, more modes of action. How do you sum up, I guess, maybe where fungicides are going now from a technology perspective and what they're able to achieve?
Yeah, absolutely. We are, fortunately, we're seeing some new products registered, and a lot of those are in new chemistry classes. So a lot of the more recent fungicides seem to have some products that belong to what we call the SDHI group of fungicides. And so it's good to have another class of chemistry because we are finding, especially with some of the diseases I work with, for instance, frog eye leaf spot of soybean, in that pathogen we're finding fungicide resistance to the strobilurin class of chemistry. So it's important that we have multiple modes of action where we can manage some of these issues and hopefully reduce the development of fungicide resistance and other pathogens.
Yeah. I know Ontario farmers, Canadian farmers, come to the website, look for information. I know Albert always says research is funded by the grain farmers of Ontario. I'll get that in for him. Talk about what growers should look for when they come to the site. Obviously, there's a lot of information there. Yeah. Any tips on navigation, where to go, where the nuggets lie?
Well, we have a pretty nice, clean website. So if you just go there, all the information is sort of laid out. I like to go to the resources tab, and that's where you can generally find a lot of this information we just talked about, information about specific diseases, those fungicide efficacy guides. But there's also a lot of information just right up front. If there's new articles that are posted, a lot of that's right there as well. So it's static in some regards, but the front page, there's some new information that you might find if you go back in another week. There might be some more information there. Yeah.
Well, Carol, hey, thank you for taking the time. Appreciate it. We'll get on the website and have a look, and we'll probably see you up at the Southwest Ag Conference down the road.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.